If you're just joining us, we've got a good one here this afternoon. A nervous fan base hoping upon hope that their guys will come out on top in this game and avoid a series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling down there?
Quite simply, this series has just not unfolded as these players and coaches hoped that it would. You can sense some anxiety and some urgency in this dugout. They don't want to come away from this series totally empty-handed. They are determined to salvage a win out of this close game. If they do, maybe they can get on a good foot going forward.
All right, sage wisdom there from Heidi. Digging in, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A line shot to third base.
The batter, number one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the. Here's Chris Davis now. Career numbers against Genmar Gomez. He's 1 for 2.
Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep full side.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hence is off at first with 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rangers leave 1. Still Jesse Chavez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Jesus Sucre. 1 for.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, number 40, Jesus Sucre.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. DeShields is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Cedric Mullins. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And he popped him up. Andres is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and to start out the inning, it looks like
Rangers, the catcher, Isaiah
Michael Gibbons takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Baltimore, number 60, Michael Gibbons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
And it's fouled away.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great
the
movement on that
hitter.
slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Mullins is in pursuit. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 0-1 offering. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
I can't tell you how big a victory this is for this club right now, and they can certainly breathe a sigh of relief as they avoid the sweep.
Yeah, that's good for them, D-Row. Look, you're not going to win every series, but getting swept can really compromise a team's morale. They've avoided that letdown, and they can move on to the next series on a positive note.
Well, as teams do these days, Trey Mancini is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection, it's maybe this guy, because let's face it, he deserves to have a big head. He brings so much to this club.
I agree with you, Dan, and there's no bigger superstar to these fans. Let's hope he can give them a thrill or two in this one tonight and say thanks for them coming out.
Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Takes this the other way to right. Grichuk is there. 2 down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mancini.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Trey Mancini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors.
Chris Davis.
Now the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. The tag gets 1. So it's a tight spot here.
Now
First
batting.
and second,
The
1
third
man
baseman.
out, and into bat
Brandon.
next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Mancini going back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces. Stepping into the box, Anthony Alford.
for the Blue
No
Jays.
hits in 3 tries
The
so
center
far.
fielder,
He's struck out
Anthony
once.
Alford.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard. So striding in, Trey Mancini. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Digging in to try it again. Trey Mancini. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up at second on that one.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Boy, it's time to make a good pitch right here. You never want to walk the leadoff hitter, particularly when you look on the on-deck circle and you see a guy that has a lot of pop in his bat.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Well, fastball count there yielded a fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Drury fields it cleanly to second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Mancini turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to